I've been hanging on to certain things for far too long. I kept a huge chunk of my high school notebooks because of things like this. And Dawn was here. I think that was one of my mom's students at the ceramics class. There were some cool doodles and stuff in some of these books that I pulled out and I kept, but I don't think I really need to keep my high school chemistry notebook anymore. I pulled out the cool doodles. There might be some more that I missed in here, but that's what homework used to look like. Taking a quick look at the binder cover here, that was painted with my mom's ceramic paints. We see a Van Halen logo, although the wings are way too small. We have the rat from Rat. We have the Def Leppard Hysteria logo with a triangle, and I was huge into Def Leppard in grade 11. They were like my favorite band. We have the Ace Frehley lightning bolt, which I kind of took on as my own insignia. We have a Chester Cheeto sticker, and of course Dawn was here. Dawn Lasby was her name. I was a good student. Well, maybe not that good, but I tried. Grade 10 Science, 77%. Grand River Collegiate Institute, January 1988. Yeah, I was huge into Def Leppard in 1988. They were my favorite band. Hour and a half exam here for SNC2AI. Oh, and there's the lightning bolt. Yes, you see the lightning bolt insignia after my name? Now here's a little mini treatise on final exams. I was arguing here that final exams prove nothing because they're basically just a memorization exercise. And I didn't particularly care for memorization. Obviously, I felt inspired that day to write something that nobody was ever going to read. Until now! Oh, yes, okay. So this was grade 10 English class. You can tell it was grade 10 because you can see an egg behind my Rime of the Ancient Mariner lyrics there on the other side of the page. We had class with a guy named Eggy, and we called Eggy. That was my drawing of Eggy, but this is notorious. We were supposed to do a poetry analysis in grade 10 English, and I chose the Steve Harris lyric of Rime of the Ancient Mariner for myself and my partner Dinesh, and I ignored the fact and didn't inform Dinesh that it was based on a larger work by Samuel Taylor Coleridge, and boy did we get in shit for using this version instead of the original Coleridge. Oh boy, yeah. Dinesh was really pissed off at me, but there's the original typewritten. I had to type all those lyrics in by hand in my 1988 IBM PC word processor, which was very, very limited, and then I had to print it out, cut it into 2 strips, and turn it into a full page like that. Very challenging. Here's a nice drawing of some violence. There's a bloody guillotine. You can see I was a very attentive, very, very attentive student. Finally, looks like Shakespeare, written on December the something, 1987. There's that lightning bolt again in red ink. Look at that. I highlight it in red ink just to show my coolness. 23 to 25. There you go. Not too bad for Shakespeare. I don't know why I didn't do this 34 years ago, but bye-bye high school notebooks.